So this is the book of Jeremiah 17 and verse 14. It reads, "Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved. For thou art my praise, all praise, honor and glory, to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Lakaha Katash, and the Bohana to the elder and the apostles of Great Mason who do well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Aki. I'm here pushing this truth to the four winds of the heaven, be on the forefront of this spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on earth again, as in the days of old. So it is indeed a spiritual war. It is a spiritual war going on, man, out of here, man. And if you are not careful, you will be taken. So my lesson today will be centered around our body being poisoned. You see, and I am still learning about that. See, going through the rabbit hole every day. And today, just today, right now, when I'm doing this video, I am from the hospital. As I'm talking to you, I was feeling a certain way. Not a certain way, I was sick. You see, for almost 2 weeks, man. And I was imagining the worst case scenario. I see, like things like diabetes, man. Because I had all the typical features of diabetes. And I imagine my father have diabetes too. So it is a family thing. As when I'm talking about the family thing, I'm talking about the tribals, man. You tribals. The curses, I'm talking about the curses, man. The curses goes a long way. You see, the curses goes a long way. You see, it is a generational curse. My father have diabetes, and I presented the same symptom my father was presenting before he was diagnosed with diabetes. I was even afraid to go to the hospital because the hospital, that is the last place you wanna end up, man. You might not come back, man. If you go to these hospitals, man, this government hospital, man, because all of these hospitals, they serve the same purpose, man. They serve the purpose of the beast system. That's the last place you wanna end up, man, is the hospital. See, so I had no choice. I consulted with the brother from Australia, so I had to have some tests, especially for diabetes and things of that nature. There is two kinds of diabetes. There is diabetes mellitus, which is that's your everyday diabetes. There is diabetes insipidus. So there is a difference between the diabetes mellitus and the diabetes insipidus. So I got my test done yesterday. Today I went for the result, man. I was afraid. I was like thinking, man, if I end up to the hospital right now, man, I might as well be finished, man. You might go to the hospital, man, and you end up getting COVID, you end up getting diabetes, you end up getting, hey, man, and it will be over, man. You will be cycling down the drain. So I was afraid, man. So we are still human. So today I will talk about our body being poisoned. I don't have anything. I'm not really sick. It's just like our bodies are poisoned, brothers. You see? That's why you might present with certain symptoms. See, be a little bit under the weather. I always get those. You might be a little bit under the weather, but this was extreme, man. Even for an Israeli man, for a Jake to go to the hospital, man, that was a little bit extreme. So I have to go. So I was going to the toilet literally after half an hour, literally, drinking a lot of water. I was getting numbness on my arm and my leg, like somebody's pricking me with a needle. If you know anything about diabetes, those are the typical features of diabetes. And I was thinking like, yeah, man, I'm finished right here. I'm not saying that you brothers who have diabetes, you are finished, It's just our bodies are poisoned, man. See? And I want to tie this with the herb. And I wanted to do a lesson about the herb. Not really a lesson, a testimony. Because the elders and the apostles, they tell you to speak something you have experience with. So I want to share like a testimony about the herb, yes, and our body, how poisoned they are. You brother, you are poisoned, man. You brothers and sisters, you are poisoned to the extent that you can't imagine. See, your food, you are poisoned, so your body is poisoned, man. See, the food is a building block of your body. Every cell in your body, every tissue in your body, every organ in your body is a result of the thing you are eating. So your food, when you eat your protein, your carbohydrate as a building block of your cells, of your organ, of your tissue, things of your system, especially the immune system. So your immune system is poisoned, your organs are poisoned, your cells are poisoned because of the food you consume, the things you eat. Since you were born, your kidney are poisoned, man. So I will tie this into my testimony, man, because see, I used to be at the hospital a lot, and almost like 80% of people who come at the hospital, we call it nephrology. Nephrology is a department at the hospital which deals with kidneys, and the different diseases concerning your kidneys. And like, I'm not mistaken, it is 60, 70 or 80% of people who come at the hospital with kidney issues. A lot of them have a history of using the herb. You see, a lot of them have a history of using the herb. You see, them herbs, they cause what you call kidney diseases. So I want to clarify something here. You see, there is a difference between the ancient time and now. There is a difference between the ancient time and now. The ancient time, when you use the herb, there was no any problem with your kidneys or your body or any side effect. But now, our bodies are poisoned. So your kidney does not perform its work 100%. So let me go back to why does a lot of people with kidney diseases, they have a history of using the herbs. Because, as I was telling you, is that our bodies are poisoned. Since you came to this earth, you have been eating poison, man. Up to now, let's say you are 40 years old. You've been eating a poison for 40 years old. So your organ are worn out, your organ they are old. You see, your organ are old than your age. And one among the function of the kidney is to cleanse your body. If you eat food, you consume medicine, you consume the herb, you consume anything, your kidney cleans that up. Because that's, if that stay in your body, that will turn into a chemical which will start working against you or working against you. So the herb are medicine, right? The herb are medicine. If you consume the herb, they do what they got to do in your body. They have to be cleansed. If your kidney have lost that ability, your kidney are barely functioning. You don't really have kidney issues, but your kidney are old. In your kidney, you have what you call nephron. Your nephron are old, used up. Some of your nephron, they don't even work. And you eat the herb, you consume the herb. So you will end up accelerating see the damage which is in your kidney. So you end up with a kidney disease. I'm not here to be against the herb, but there is an advice I want to give for you brothers out of there. I'm not, and I don't know. See, if you are using the herb, and I am using the herb also, see, and you are supposed to use the herb, you're not supposed to end up at the hospital, and they prescribe you with this different kind of medicine, and don't get me started with this what you call this pharmacare, man. The pharmacare industry. You are what you call your paracetamol, your ibuprofen, your all of this medication. They have a side effect. One among the causes of kidney issues, your pharmacare, what you call your pharmacare drugs, the drugs you get from Isau, they cause kidney issues. Let's say you came into this truth when you were, let's say you were 24 years old, you have been using these Isau drugs, so your kidney are used up. And now you use certain herb, you know. I don't wanna sound like I hate the herb, but if you use the herb, let me be straight with you. If you use the herb, you need to have information about that herb. Don't just use any herb, man. Certain herb, there's nothing wrong with the herb if your kidney are perfectly healthy. But like now, don't tell me you have perfect healthy kidneys, man. That ain't gonna happen in Eastern Wisdom Kingdom. If you have perfectly healthy kidney, you can use any herb. Because at the end of the day, the herb are not part of your body. The herbs, they need to be cleansed. So what cleans the herbs? Your kidney, your liver. If your liver damaged or poisoned, what do you think will happen? You see? So if you are going to use any herb, you need to have information about that herb, the side effect of that herb, how strong that herb is, how will it affect your kidney, and so forth and so forth. If you go to these people who sell the herb, you need to get information. You need to get information on the internet. You need to be informed about this. You need to have knowledge. Don't just consume any herb, man. That's what was really in my mind, man, because I didn't read this on the internet. I pulled up an article wrote by Esau about the herb, hating the herb. No, I met with real people at the hospital. Majority of them, they have a history of using any kind of herb. They just go out of there, they get any kind of herb, and this herb, some of these herbs, they are very strong. So they destroy your kidney. You see? Herbal is called herbal medication. They use any herbal medication. You need to use the herbs in which they have health benefit to your kidney, like garlic, like ginger, or ginseng, or cinnamon, or what do you call papaya spicy, or call it papaya spicy or whatever. And this commonly used herb. Don't just go over there, out of there, and get any herb just because we are telling you to use the herb. No, man. You need to have information about the herb you are using. You don't want to end up with a kidney disease right now, man. This is not the time for that, man. You see? And you don't want to end up in the hospital relying to Eastern Wisdom, man. You see? So you need to have information, man, about what you are using. And our body are poisoned. That's why sometimes you might present with certain kind of symptoms, man. Like how I was presenting today. And not today, the past like 1 week or so, or 2 weeks or so. The thing with the herb, I wanted to do a lesson a long time. I didn't have the time. I think this is a perfect time. You see, And you need to pray to the Lord too. You see, that's a thing, man. You need to pray to the Lord. You see, jumping to verse 17, he said, "Be not a tell unto me, thou art my hope in the day of evil." You see, let them be confounded that persecute me, but let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed. Bring upon them the day of evil and destroy them with double destruction. You see, who is that, man? That's Esau, man. Esau have poisoned us, man. We have been poisoned. So your kidney, that's the thing, that's the key thing. The thing with the herb needs to be cleansed out of your body at the end of the day. Let's say you use the herb about let's say your immune system. Them herbs at the end of the day, they are not part of your body. They need to get out. Where do they get out? How do they get out? Through your urinary system. And your urinary system consists of what you call the kidneys, your blood, and so forth and so forth. And there is something known as, when you are dealing with the old medication, be it herbs or Isawidom medication, known as potency. You see, or what you call bioavailability. You see, potency, bioavailability. These two factors, they affect the rate in which that certain compound or that certain it might be food. It might be. So another thing is the herb you wanna be using. You know foods, herbs like ginger, garlic, those are foods. See, the herb you wanna be using are food, like cinnamon. You see, like papaye or hot or spice. Those are basically food. Or certain kind of teas. You get certain kind of teas. Those are still food. You see, but my point is, if we were using any type of herbs, you need to be informed. You see, this I'm speaking this out of concerns. It's not like this is based upon an article I read or I heard people speaking. I met really people who got affected with herbs. They were using any types of herbs. They went out of there and grabbed the herb. They started using. Now their kidney right now are not working. They went back to Esau. Here you have people who were running away from Esau. They went outside, started using the herb without having information about that kind of herb. So they came back to Esau. You don't want to be that kind of person. You see. Let me see. I don't want to come as somebody who hates the herb. I'm just telling you, we are living the different kind of time right now. You might go out of there and get to anybody and get a herb which is poisonous to your body. You need to have that knowledge, that information. We are telling you to use the herb, but use wisdom. Before you use the herb, use the wisdom first. You see? Get informed. If you go and get let's say a certain herb in the bracket, a certain herb, you need to research that herb. How does it affect my kidney? How does it affect my heart? How does it affect my liver? If there is nothing that herb is good, then use that herb. If you don't have information about that herb, ask a brother what kind of herb I am supposed to use, because you have certain herbs out of there. They are very strong for your kidney. They can destroy your kidney, can destroy your liver. You can't just consume. Even a cow don't eat everything. You see, the cow eat the grass of the field and everything. The cow don't eat everything green. You don't want to eat anything which is called a herb, man. Because at the end of the days, herbs, yes, are chemicals. But organic chemicals, you have inorganic chemicals and organic chemicals. You see, organic chemicals, they build your body. But if that organic chemical is very strong, it can destroy also your body. You see? Back in ancient time, you didn't have people who have kidney diseases after using the herb. Because back then, we were strong. We eat healthy food, so our kidney were strong, our heart were strong, our livers were strong, our bladder were strong, our what you call our intestine were strong. So even if you consume a herb which is almost a poison to you, it can get cleansed. And what organ cleans the herb, excess herb in your body? The kidney. If your kidney are messed up, then you are finished. So this is Ecclesiastes 10 and 10. It says a physician cut off a long disease, and his heart, today a king, tomorrow shall die. You see, if today you are a king is strong, you must be strong as a bull, man. But if you keep eating on poison, and you need to watch what you are eating, man. Don't just eat everything, man. You need to reduce cut. If you are eating 4 meals, eat 3 or 2 meals, man. That's very, very helpful. And the goal here, you don't want to end in the hospital. See? So, amen. Say, for when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts, and worms. You see? Say, be wise as a dove and harmless as a serpent. It says, Matthew 10:16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be you therefore wise as serpent, man. You see, out of there is a lot of poison, man. So you need to have information on what you are using. That's my emphasis. My emphasis for this lesson, you need to have information of what you are using. Don't eat everything, even a cow. I gave you an example of a cow. A cow don't even eat anything. Let's say, man, let me give you another example. You see, an avocado or what you call, or a banana, that can act as a fruit, and it can act like a herb, and it can act like poison, yes. Let's say you have kidney disease and you eat a banana or an avocado, that might kill you, man. But if you have a heart disease, you eat an avocado or a banana, that's like a herb or a fruit. You see? You have diabetes and you eat red meat. You see? Or you eat mango fruit, that is poison for you. But if you have anemia and you eat red meat, that's like a food which will react like a herb. You see? They say if you have bad kidney, this is a perfect example, man. Because I don't want to come out like somebody who hates the herb. I see. Certain herbs can act like poison, man. Let's say you have bad kidneys, and you eat a strong herb. You don't have information in that herb. You will end up in the hospital, man. I think you understood where I'm coming from, man. So it say, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of Israel. Be you therefore wise as serpent and harmless as a dove. But beware of men. Some men out of there, they want to make money. You go and buy a certain herb, you think that it can help you and it finish you completely. Certain kind of food, man. You know over there in the West, or whatever in the world you are, man. Be aware of men, man. Be aware of this who calls themselves physician, man. You needed to have information on what you are buying. That's being wise, man. That's not being a hater. That you hate certain kind of food, you hate certain kind of herbs, man. That's being wise, man. I see, for they will deliver you up to the councils, man. And they will scourge you in their synagogue. I see. So be aware of men. That was my primary advice for you. I see. You don't want to trust anybody except the brotherhood, man. You see, when your brother tell you use this kind of herb, and he gave you information, you go and research for yourself, man, and you find out it is good, certain food, certain medication, whatever, certain lifestyle change. You see, because even if we always tell you exercise, but If you have certain kind of condition in your body, certain exercise are not a device to you. Exercise are health, but certain exercise might harm your body. So you need to have balance in everything, man. Actually, let me get the scripture from the book of Proverbs 11:1. Say, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but just wait in His delight in everything, man. Have balance in everything, even in the food. If you eat too much meat, you might end up being sick. You eat too much banana, man. Yeah, because we told you eat fruit, you eat too much banana, man. You see? Or you eat too much, eating too much green. There's nothing wrong with eating too much green. Certain food are exceptional. You eat too much carbohydrate, man. Carbohydrate is good, but if we eat too much carbohydrate, that's poison. Too much meat, you might end up in the hospital. You see? And so forth and so forth. So I had people came to the hospital. They have kidney disease. We call it chronic kidney diseases. CKDs, in short. Why? Because of the herbs. Maraba, because of the herbs. I want to end up there, man. But remember, our bodies are poisoned. They can't function as our forefathers back in the days. Our forefathers used to have strong bodies. But you wanna use the herbs which are if we use garlic even every day, there's nothing wrong with garlic. Use garlic every day. Use ginger every day. Use sycamore every day, and so forth and so forth. You don't want to go out of there and grab anything you want to grab, man. That's the problem. So, this is this. I say shalom. I hope you brothers were edified. On to the next.